Being located in the Music City, this building has hosted a lot of great music acts since its inception, but this is what she was made for, NFL football, and that's what we have today in Nashville at Nissan Stadium. Today it's week 3, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Denver Broncos taking on the Tennessee Titans. It's the first weekend of autumn, and the NFL is in full swing as off we go on EA Sports. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line.
On the set.
They'll try the left side. It's Bass. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. That's a gain of 13 and a very solid opening play for this offense. If you start assessing what went wrong last week, Charles, in their loss, had nothing to do with the ground game. They ran it well.
And you also have to say to yourself as a team, don't go away from what worked. That's not the reason the game was lost. Running the football over time, when you do it consistently, usually translates into wins.
And they're hoping to do it consistently here. And the Broncos get there and take him down. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's second down. And, Charles, part of the reason they lost last week, they didn't have a single sack. Well, they changed that quickly.
But did they ever? And it was something they talked about with us extensively. They needed to get pressure. How were they going to get to the quarterback? Obviously, they schemed themselves into a great play, didn't they?
70 range, 70 range.
Now Ward. Under pressure, they got him again. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long. Now make that a second sack here on their first drive out defensively, and not to get ahead of ourselves, but they're on pace for double-digit sacks at this point.
Well, they're going to have to find a way to tamp that down, aren't they? So if you're the play caller, you're telling your quarterback maybe some screens, maybe some draws, hard count, use your voice inflection a little bit, anything to try and slow that pressure down.
18, Rattler, 18, Cup 19, Cup 19, trap 60, trap 60, Buffalo 18, go.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Over the middle, complete. That's Bass. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. A big pickup, 18 yards, but they still stop him well short of the marker. On now is the Titans punter. As the first drive of the game stalls out, he's on to punt. Fair catch called for and made at the 16 or maybe the 17-yard line. It'll be called just a 22. Yard punt, certainly not what he wanted. And the Broncos take over, first down and 10. Looking to put a drive together.
Let's go now.
They'll run. This is Bashal Tootin. And he'll power his way up near the 25. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Now, Brandon, that's the way you want to run the football. There should almost be quote bubbles above the offense right now. Bam, boom, biff. That's how they feel good about moving the football.
They'll get the tight end Bowers involved there. And they work this well upfield across the 45. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
And he's up over midfield and down into Tennessee territory. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
From the 46, here's 2nd and 4. Back to throw. That's taken in by Franklin. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. 11 yards for number 11.
As long as you go through your proper reads and progressions, the drag route can be one of those old reliable plays because usually it's good for a good chunk of yardage, as we just saw there.
And those guys like it, right? They can get the ball with a full head of steam.
Especially against man coverage, because man coverage, you're typically running away from someone and not worried about traffic coming out on the other end.
A tackle for loss there. 2 last week. He's tough to handle coming off the edge.
And when you talk about a defensive end, your first thought is how does he rush the passer? That's where he makes his big plays getting into the backfield. But the best ones can play the run as well. And that's what we're seeing from him, that excellent combination of holding the point of attack and also getting upfield to make plays in the backfield.
Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. He finds his man. Now the ball comes loose. It's picked up by the Titans.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive.
Bronco switch.
The last series for him, a little disappointing, forced to punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive. 1st and 10. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. If you look at this Bronco defense, this unit currently 7th in the NFL, Charles, in stopping the run.
They've established themselves as a top 10 run-stopping unit in the NFL here in the early going. All signs point to me towards them continuing that throughout the season. They look pretty good, pretty darn cohesive to me.
18, pioneer. Ready? 60 by 6, 60 by 6. 19 tight, 19 tight. Ready?
To throw is Ward. That's complete to DK. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. His first catch, good for 14 there and a 1st down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Buffalo 18, 19 Lions.
Ward. He finds his man, complete. It's pass. Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
No score after 1 on EA Sports. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Cup 19, Cup 68, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Throwing now, Ward. They'll swing this out to Harvey. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll bring up a second and short.
Brings up second and a yard.
Ready, break. Here we go, set. Viking 18. Go.
Off the play fake, Ward. Out to the flat, that's complete to his running back. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Set. Let go.
On first down, Bass. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. 2 yards the loss, second and 12. The Titans at 0-2 here to begin the season. And listen, they made their share of mistakes in these first 2 games, CD, but talking with them in the days leading up to this one, doesn't seem like they've lost any confidence.
I would agree with that, and what they told us was that they weren't planning on making any drastic changes. They didn't see the need to shake things up. They were going to continue to plow ahead. They felt they had the right guys on the team and in the locker room, but they do have to start winning some games.
And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
Here we go, here we go.
And now an audible here into something else.
18 Rattler. Ready,
Here's Ward. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
They'll go again from the 3 here on second and goal.
Come on, set. Hey,
To throw, here's Ward. This is caught. And it's a Titans touchdown. A great effort there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Titans post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Broncos nothing. Kaimi Fairbairn set to kick off.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. Oh, what a move. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. They had the fumble on the last drive, wound up leading to the opening touchdown. Now they'll try again here, 1st and 10. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
But how about the big guy there showing some agility? He just flowed from his D-tackle position in order to make that play.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Here we go, set.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. They'll get that complete to Franklin. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes. Looks like a 9-yard loss, and it also brings up fourth. So they're forced to punt on fourth as this one's away. This is fielded at the 27. It's a 45-yard punt, 6 yards on the return, and it'll be Titan football. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. Things progressing to plan so far. Their defense has been solid, and they've got themselves a 7-0 lead after the touchdown the last time they had the ball.
And this is no time to even think about, hey, are we going to milk the clock? Hey, are we just going to do ball control? This is the NFL. 7-0 leads, they don't last very long unless you continue to push the envelope on offense.
2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game.
At the 49-yard line.
Here we go, set.
Working out of the gun here, Ward. Downfield, and he's got Olave. Touchdown, Titans. Chris Olave, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Titans are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Fairbairn good with the extra point. And that'll make the score 14-0.
14. Broncos nothing. Fairbairn set to kick off.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive, but at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer, and make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Looking to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And that'll fall incomplete.
I think there he had to come off of his primary receiver in a big way, just trying to get it to a secondary guy, unable to get that play completed.
Checked down, but didn't even have enough time to do that. Incomplete.
Okay, ready?
2nd and 10.
Trap 60, trap 60. Viking 18. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Mustang 19.
The play fake, now White. That's caught. Emeka Buka. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 37. It's a 10-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
First down. It's a gain of 10. First down, Broncos.
Got it, ready?
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
50 Bobcat, 50. Come on. Set.
White off play action. Short throw caught by Bowers. It'll be a gain of 5, and that will bring up 2nd down.
And let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on him. You're not going to be able to disguise him because for a tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left, but just a minimal gain as the defense was able to react quickly.
Looking middle, and he's got Ibuka. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
That's another Broncos first down. 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Here we go. Ready?
White looks to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19.
7 yards.
It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up 2nd.
18, ready? Cougar 19. Go.
From the gun, here's White. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. That's going to be caught. Now the Broncos going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half.
Oh, nice job there putting the ball right in the doorstep of the goal line. Couldn't quite get in to pay dirt, but he got awfully close. Let's see if they can cash it in over the next couple of plays.
This is 1st and goal, and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime.
Down. Panther 60, Panther 60. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
They'll try to run this one in. And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in the first half.
At the Titans' 4-yard line.
Okay, break.
From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal.
Got ready. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Cup 19, Cup 19. Warrior 70. Ready.
Now White. And that is caught. Touchdown, Denver. Brock Bowers in the final seconds of the first half. And the Broncos are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make our score 14-7.
Broncos 7.
So with 3 seconds remaining in the half, they will line up to kick this one away. And a mistake, a surprising mistake there in the kicking game as he sends that one out of bounds.
Ready. Panther 11. 70 Rangers. 70. 19 tight. 19. Buffalo 18.
Here's Warren. A final shot before break. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Fairbairn set to kick off.
A one-touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I established the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air. And that's the kind of play this offense needs to maybe kick them into gear a little bit. They've been stuck in neutral much of the game. Perhaps that can give them a little bit of confidence that big plays are out there.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Second down and 6 now.
Come on, come on. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready,
White. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
And the line to gain here is the 37 on third down.
Let's go. Viking 18. Trap 50, trap 50. Let's go.
To throw, White. And this pass broken up. And the contact, low time there, and now fourth down.
Well, no one likes to see that drop, but I'll guarantee it's not going to stop his quarterback from going back to him anytime he has open space.
A 60-yard attempt.
That's on target, but it's no good. He had it online, but it came up just shy of the crossbar, and this will stay at a 7-point game. Well, they tried the field goal from just inside of 70 yards. It missed, and now this offense set up nicely at midfield. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And this one taken in by Olave. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
Here we go, here we go. Bronco 80.
Throwing is Ward. Setting up a screen for Harvey. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
At the 19-yard line.
60 Vikings, 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats, Panther 11, Panther 11.
Now Ward. The Cockrell holds it in left side. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. Chigga Cockrell, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Titans go up by 2 touchdowns. Fairbairn now to add the extra point. It's good, and it is now 21-7.
Makes the score Titans 21, Broncos 7. Kaimi Fairbairn set to kick
So after the
off.
touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And the last time that they were on the field, a little demoralizing. Missed field goal. You always feel like you want to get it in the end zone, but then, oh, well, at least we're going to get 3. Didn't go through the goalpost. So.
It does test the mental processes of a team, though, doesn't it? Because when you miss a field goal, it's amazing how fast they want to turn on the guy kicking the ball. But you need to keep his confidence up, because how many times have we seen games where...
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
That's the kind of play this offense desperately needed. They've got to be saying, our defense has kept us in the ball game. We're down, but we're certainly not out. And maybe that was the spark that they've been searching for.
76, cut 19, cut 19.
Now White. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42.
That was well defended, and while it was a completion, it resulted in a loss of yardage. It's really, really hard for a running back to think to himself, I probably should have just dropped it and saved the yardage. It goes against the entire training that he's had his whole career.
Throw left side is complete to Rodgers.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
They missed a field goal on their last drive. Here they need something to even get into field goal range on third down. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now fourth down. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Broncos unable to convert here on fourth. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And they've got the lead here getting late into the third quarter. And the passing game for them, it's been terrific. We've seen that, but the rushing game almost non-existent.
And with the lead and trying to finish this game off, they need the running game to come back to life. They need to get sparked that way, take some time off the clock, and keep the ball away from their opponents.
60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. Panther 11, 19 Lions.
Here's 2nd and 8. Oh, a first mistake for him in the ball game as it's intercepted. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Bronco defense has a touchdown. So that potentially a turning point here this third quarter. A 2-score lead down to 1 now following the pick 6.
And that had to be the message at halftime for this defense, delivered and accepted. We need to go out there and make something happen.
That's caught.
I know they didn't tack on the 2 points, but I liked their attempt. After the interception return for a touchdown, I was thinking to myself, forget kicking it, go for 2, and they did.
Well, yeah, and everybody's scrambling. Maybe you catch the defense on their heels. They weren't ready to be out there.
Yeah, it's almost like a sudden change, right? There's a turnover, you take it away, they stuck it in the end zone, keep the momentum going. Give credit to the defensive guys for rallying and stopping that 2-point attempt.
By rule, that comes out to the 40-yard line, so good. Opportunity for this offense with solid field position. Looking to put a drive together.
Dragon 60. Ready. 7, Bronco 80.
To throw is Ward. He'll get this complete to the rookie from Michigan State. It's going to be a nice pickup, but he also takes a pretty good lick at the end of that one.
Doesn't matter whether it's a zone coverage or man coverage. The drag route can be effective when it's run well.
Options galore here. Second and a few inches.
Let's go.
They'll try the left side. It's Bass. And he's got some space here. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. That good for 22 and a first down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Come 19. Go.
Ward. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
Go. Ready.
Now a give right side. Bass. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. A great play there. His 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Titans look like they're about to put an end to their 2-game losing streak as they add on to their lead. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And the lead is up to 15 now. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on 4th down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't even want to get to a 4th down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for themselves. Run their offense, get it into the end zone. Yeah, I think a little bit of determination and a dash of anger.
Off play action, here's White. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it.
I thought at first he'd try to run, but he just kept buying time to his right. Finally, nothing there. He wisely gets rid of it.
Here's 2nd and 10. Here's White. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Yeah, he was able to shed 1 tackle, but could not get away from there. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. You're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Back to throw again. Pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down. Rashawn Gary that time fighting free and getting to the quarterback.
Oh, you can just see it in their body language. They're starting to see victory on the horizon now, and if it comes to fruition, they got to give a game ball to the front 7. Defensive line has taken charge and controlled this game. face a challenge of stopping this opposing offense, and they've done so with ease.
Buffalo 18, Viking 18.
Now White on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Broncos unable to convert here on 4th. And the Titans, they've got the football back, and they've got it in great field position.
70 Lions.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Bass. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
And for the defense, this is a spot where you don't want to totally sell out to stop the run, but you do have a pretty good idea of what you're going to see. And that's good work right there to keep them in check on that 1st down carry.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Bronco 80.
Out of the gun, they go with Harvey. And oh, he sheds a tackle. Now he's got some space. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. R.J. Harvey, 34 yards. And the Titans have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter. On for the PAT, Kaimi Fairbairn. The PAT would extend their lead, but there is a flag on the play. Well, trailing here in the 4th quarter, and that personal foul, that only adds to the hole that they're currently standing in.
Yeah, absolutely a bad job of just losing your cool and letting your anger take over. Mistakes like that, not going to help you at this stage of the game.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
On the ready.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, it's White. Open man down the field, it's Bowers. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. Pass to Bowers once again. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Another 1st down as he went right back to the same well, this time for 17 yards.
It's a gain of 17 yards.
Play action. Here's White. That is caught inside the 5. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
And goal at the 3-yard line.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Touchdown! Bashal Tootin from 3 yards out. And the Broncos have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. The 4th quarter touchdown there, back to a 2-score game, but time is not their ally.
No, it's not, partner. They still have a pulse, but it's probably a little weak right now. A lot of things have to go right in these final 2 minutes plus for them. I think they have to be thinking onside kick here, and we know how difficult those are to recover.
It's complete, and they're going to get the two-point conversion, caught in the end zone, and that cuts the lead a bit further. The Broncos kickoff unit out there to kick this one away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Let's go now. Go.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. Now he's free at the 35.
Touchdown, Titans! A big play there. His second touchdown of the game, his third on the year. And the Titans tack on another score as they have dominated this fourth quarter. Fairbairn good with the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Broncos 21. Kaimi Fairbairn set to kick off.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. There's the stiff arm.
And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go.
Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
They'll try again from the 20 on 2nd and 10.
Come on, come on.
The play fake, now White. He's going to let it fly.
And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
And this is a situation where, as a head coach, you're just saying, what else could go wrong? Let's get it all out of our system, please. This has been a sloppy game throughout. The execution has been lacking. A lot of mistakes, both mental and physical. And here's a big play that goes by the wayside.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked by Cameron Bynum.
And they will finally get him down as he's all the way to the 36-yard line.